Hey Ari, how you doing? How are you today? Or how was your day? I was literally about to message you that I was on here. I'm doing okay. This is one of my late lives. It's been a while since I've done one of these, but I had time to do one of these tonight, so why not? Is drama going on at your workplace? What's going on? You missed the late lives? I know. Yeah, they're nice every once in a while to have, you know. I can't see what you're saying. Hold on. Oh, you're involved in the drama? Oh, no, girl. Darn it. What is it about? You asked a coworker of yours who you thought was acting weird towards me if me and her were cool, despite me being friends with Naya, and she took it personally. Oh, wow. Her mind went straight to assuming that me and Naya were talking about her. Oh, wow, that sucks. I hate that happened, girl. So now you and the girl that you asked, y'all not cool? And I just found out that your other coworker's her baby daddy. I knew that they had a thing. Hold on. In the past, but you never knew that her baby daddy was one of your coworkers. Oh, wow. Mm. They both work different shifts too. She works in the evening, he works in the morning. I usually have the same shifts with him. So they work at the same job and got a kid together. Oh, wow. That's crazy. How are they able to work at the same job? Like, if they got a kid together, that's crazy. Oh, she's a manager? Wait, so she's a manager at your job? And she got a kid with a coworker? So wait, she's a manager at your job and has a kid with a coworker? Is that what you're saying? She's one of them. Mm-hmm. Wow. So now you in the middle of some drama. Me and that manager got super close working together. So now it's drama with the manager because Naya is the manager. Aw, dang. That's the worst. And I've been working at this Wendy's for 9 months. I just realized that is insane. That's crazy. Well, hopefully the drama dies down. I mean, it's not even that deep for real, you know? It's not that deep. So hopefully she looks past everything and just moves forward, you know, and is cordial to you. I hate definitely been working at this one longer than the previous one I worked at. Oh, wow. I'm gonna move this up so I can see the chat. I've definitely been working this one longer than the previous one I worked at. That one shut down last month. Oh, wow. Why'd they shut down? What was wrong? Hey everyone. And by the way, I know that this coworker, the manager, have issues. She was acting weird towards me, so yeah, I wanted to ask. That's crazy that the manager's having issues with coworkers. She must be young. Yeah, the manager must be young for her to be having issues with the coworkers. That's crazy. But who got time for that? Everybody just trying to make their money and go home. That's crazy. Y'all not cool. Dang. Well, hopefully, y'all can get past that, Because you weren't actually talking about anyone, right? That was just an assumption. Yeah. Right. So hopefully, it's something they can just get, look past eventually. You must got a lot of females that work at your job, girl. Usually when it's a lot of women in one workplace, it be drama. It be silly stuff too. Oh, that's why they're okay with it, because they're not in the same shift. That makes sense. Wow. Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah, best. Oh, okay, cool. So okay. Got you. Money flows to me effortlessly. I invest in peace and pleasure, little rituals of care. Every candle, every journal line. I don't know, where's Shay? I thought she was coming in here soon. All right, did you get a notification that I came on here? Money flows to me effortlessly. Keep coming to me. I am rich in calm and clarity, rich in peace. Money flows to me effortlessly. I say thank you, you say it's done. I say more please, you say it's one. I say I am, you say abundance. I say overflow, you answer constant. Money flows to me effortlessly, so easily. Money flows to me effortlessly. Hey everybody, how y'all doing tonight? I am rich in calm and clarity, rich in peace. Money flows to me effortlessly. Soft heart, strong mind, luxury in how I breathe. Every moment, every heartbeat, more and more flows to me. previous one, he said I worked that shut down because they weren't getting enough customers. Oh, got it. Well, yeah, that usually does happen. Were they in like a weird area, like a weird spot where it wasn't a lot of traffic? Every day I rise, I give thanks first. Wash my face in faith, cleanse my thirst. Pocket may be empty, but my mind rich. I plant good seeds, watch the past switch. I speak soft words, but they move strong. I am overflowing. Yeah, I walk like treasure under my feet. Opportunities follow in my joy beats. Yeah, the coworkers in the wrong. Yeah, exactly. I understand that. That's crazy. She's a bully. Oh wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Well, like I said, hopefully they can get past it because essentially y'all got to work together. Nothing like tension in the air when you're trying to just do your job. That's why I don't miss jobs like that. No offense. I just don't miss them type of jobs because people be so immature. Do I want to? Oh, okay, Ari. I got you. Fresh new energy. Fresh new energy. All around me now. Everything feels different, and I like it somehow. Breathing in deep, taking my time. But there's actually another manager at your workplace, a newer manager. She's in fact dating a coworker they are like that. How can they be dating coworkers? That's crazy. Usually they don't. I mean, it's not saying you can't, but they usually don't recommend managers date coworkers. That's crazy. Like a gentle invitation to enjoy the day. Fresh new energy all around me. Fresh new energy flow through me. I receive with ease. I receive with joy. Everything unfolding just as it should. Fresh new energy. I can feel it now. Fresh new energy all around. Toes in the sand, watching the tide. Nothing to chase, nothing to hide. The sky keeps the previous Wendy's you worked at had a bit of drama, but definitely not as much as this one. The Wendy's is ghetto. Yeah, it is ghetto to have drama like that. Yeah. So sad. I did not miss those type of jobs, girl. It isn't in a bad area. That's good. Glad it's not in a bad area. Oh, wow. So it was bad marketing. Thank you. What was that? I know, because it's got stuff in it. It's like blocks. The things are not pushing out air like they're supposed to. Remember when you said it got dropped, but Caleb dropped it? Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. I love you too. Good night. It was in a rich area too, high traffic, but the Wendy's clearly wasn't very noticeable. Yeah, it's obvious, especially if they weren't getting any like traffic like that. Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, hopefully some more people start coming in here. I really, really, really hate that YouTube stopped sending out my notifications. It is driving me crazy. Like crazy, crazy. I think if the Wendy's had a big sign of the building was positioned sideways, different model, it would have been more customers. Yeah, they probably just didn't know. That's exactly what it sounds like. They didn't know it was right there. We're just put in a bad spot. I'm not sure. But yeah, YouTube not sending out notifications is freaking crazy, man. Like it's insane. I don't even know how they thought that was a good idea. The manager dating the coworker is a woman and the coworker is a man. Oh, okay. Got it. Got it. Where is all these people at? Hold on one second, Ari. Hang tight. Hold on one second, Ari. Hey, Shevish, how are you? One second, ladies. Hold on. I'm looking at something. Sunny days and fresh air moving around time. I've been noticing the little things. How every moment feels like a gift. The most I've been carrying me, even when I couldn't quite see. Now I'm standing here with gratitude, feeling so alive in this beautiful mood. How I come sunny days, light up on my face. Every step I take feels it. Okay, I'm back in, guys. Sorry. You're settling in at work. Okay. You're open to working another fast food job. Okay, cool. Yeah, you guys, I am lost for words when it comes to this YouTube stuff, but I am going to start working on my TikTok channel. I have to do a new one because my old one got removed some type of way. So that's what I'll be working on. But just my notification stuff, girl. Same old stuff. I was trying to figure out how to fix it, but yeah, it's just not working out. So I will be doing my TikTok stuff this weekend. But how's your day going, Shavish? No, I don't want to do that. Hey, JD, how are you? Good. Glad to know you're doing all right. How's work going? I'm okay. I'm just chilling with y'all. Thank you for asking. Yeah. How's work going for you, girl? Sure, JD. You can get a general on love and work is crazy. Yeah. Well, let's see what your love life got going on. Do you want a general for the month of June? Do you have a specified time frame? Hey, everybody. All right, so this is going to be for JD. Give me a love general for JD. So let's ask this way. When it comes to JD's love life, what is something that she needs to know when it comes to her love life? What could be causing stagnancy in her love life? Let me ask that way. What could be causing stagnancy in her love life? Okay. And how can she move forward in her love life? How can JD move forward in her love life? Okay. All right. And what is going to be the upcoming energy for her love life? Hey, Sully, I am definitely still taking questions. Let's see what's going on. So, JD, what's causing a blockage in your love life is you have the Five of Pentacles reversed with the Empress here. Okay, so you've actually done the work to basically work on yourself. I do see that. But it seems like with the Five of Pentacles reversed, it's something like a lingering energy from the past that is still trying to hold on to you energetically. Now, this could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, but there's something that has not been closed out with someone else. Whether you're actively talking to them or not, this person is heavily in your energetic field. And they could be causing kind of a stagnancy in your love life because they refuse to release your energy. So this could feel like whenever you're trying to move forward, this person can come out of nowhere, try to start up conversations, text you randomly, something like that. Okay. So it seems like I said, there's someone from the past that has not released you. They don't want to be left out in the cold. Okay. Now, Spirit is saying, what can you do about this? What can you do about this energy? So the Two of Swords is energetically how to maneuver this. The Two of Swords can talk about not knowing whether you should cut this person off or not, or whether you should cut off communication with this person fully. Okay. But with the Six of Swords here, this is talking about moving on to calmer waters. This is talking about basically releasing this energy fully. There's some hesitation around this energy for some reason. I'm not sure if there's a history with this person or what, but there's some hesitation. Thank you, Sully. I appreciate that. Hi, blessed one. How are you? All right. So you asked if there's a blessing coming your way. All right. So how it works is make sure that you subscribe, make sure that you like the channel, and then I will go ahead and put you on the list for one for yes or no question. Okay. All right. So when it comes to what the outcome is, I do see an opportunity for a new love to come in. You have the Six of Cups, which talks about a soulmate connection coming towards you, and the Lovers is here as well. The Lovers can talk about divine intervention. So there is a very important lover coming towards you. Okay. But there is still some kind of static in your energetic field. Do you know who this person could be, JD, that I'm picking up on? And if it's not a particular person, it's an energy. Give me a little bit more about the Five of Pentacles reversed. Is it a person or is it an energy? Yeah, someone's holding on or it's an energy. Okay, so you said probably. What are you saying probably to? A person? This is giving like an earth sign energy too. Capricorn, your ex Capricorn. Does this person randomly pop up around you, or like are they texting you randomly sometimes? And I see you kind of like indecisive about like, should you completely cut this person off? The spirit is saying yes, because this person, it's like they keep you in a loop of stagnancy. Because I see new love coming in. You haven't spoken to him in years. Okay. All right. So if he is not actively talking to you, this is talking about clearing out energy from him. Now, this could result in you possibly having to do a cord cutting for for the situation, because it's still like a residual situation going on with this Capricorn. So if it's not like him physically presenting himself, it's the energy from the past. Do you feel like you've healed from that situation? Yeah, no, the cards aren't showing that you feel anything romantically. What they're showing is there is a blockage. That's what they're showing. Yes. Okay. Got you. Okay. Well, if you feel like that you have healed and that you have moved past this energy, then I will say, if you ever kind of wondered why your energy was like you couldn't like get into relationships, it just seemed like there was some stagnancy here. But the good news is I do see you moving forward. And the good news is I do see love coming in. Now, this person can be a water sign, which is a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, or they could be a Gemini. Okay. With the Six of Cups coming out, this could be a summer romance, because we have Gemini here as well as Cancer. So this could be a summer romance that could be coming in towards you. You have healed. Good. Okay. So good. You have healed. Awesome. Well, I see that because you came out as the Empress. So I think it's this person's energy. I don't think it's necessarily you. I didn't feel that when I first pulled your card, said it was you. I feel like it's just this person from your past. They're holding on energetically some kind of way. Okay. But like I said, I do see you moving forward though. There is love coming. Anything else about the Six of Cups energy? Okay. Page of Swords. Okay. So this could be someone that could pique your interest. You may be kind of like out and about doing things, running errands, or you see this person online. But this is something about communication, or kind of like seeing someone from a distance with the Page of Swords. So I wouldn't be surprised if you meet this person while you're already out taking care of something, maybe at work, or if you meet this person online. But there is a new connection coming towards you. Talk about how 16 for starting pay, which is higher. That's good. So that's what I'm seeing, JD, as far as your love life. Okay. It looks like it's actually going in the right direction. It's not stagnant. I don't see any stagnancy, so that's great. I know you're kind of worried about that, but I don't see any stagnancy. I do see some love coming in for you. I think maybe this past energy was just a cycle that needed to close out with them. Okay. All right. So that's what I got for your love life. Did I answer all your questions, JD? You're welcome. All right. Sully, you are next. Thank you so much for your donation, Sully. I appreciate that. Good. Cool. Okay. And I'm going to be on live, you guys, until about 12:30. So you guys have time to answer questions or ask questions, okay? Hi, everyone. Make sure you guys like the live if you don't mind. I would appreciate it. So next is Sully whenever they are ready. You're fine. Take your time. Thank you guys for liking the live. Hope everyone is doing well this evening. Is N happy in his new relationship? Okay, let's see. Is N happy in his new relationship? This is for Sully. Is N happy in his new relationship? No, this person is not happy. They already coming out as the King of Swords reversed here. They are night and day with this person that they're with. So the King of Swords reverse can kind of signify this person's energetic field or their emotional state. And they seem to be very detached. They're just kind of like floating in the moment, you know? Maybe like kind of trying to just stay surface, okay? But there's not a lot of deep emotion here with this King of Swords reverse. Now, the person is a Queen of Cups towards them. So this is a person that's trying to display affection, trying to display love, trying to create the romance or passion and the connection, but she can feel the disconnect with him. Okay, she may not understand what's happening, but she can feel that there's not really a depth to the energy from him. Now, the Three of Cups is here. So the Three of Cups can talk about the community surrounding them or the people surrounding this connection. Let's clarify that. Three of Cups. Yeah, Queen of Swords reversed here too. You know, honestly, I feel like this. I feel like she's not fully happy either, but she's more willing to go with the flow of basically the relationship. Maybe this is to impress other people or to look good for, you know, social media. But she's kind of detached as well. Is this connection I don't know, like what's the energy around them? Like are they married or anything? Because they are both showing up detached, but there's like a community, a group of people around them, and the woman is more so trying to pretend that she's happy too. I don't really see them having strong emotions for each other. No. But yeah, we have the strength card here. There's a strength card can talk about kind of like a stronghold on this connection with each other. Like they can't just walk away. Oh, they're engaged. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I said. There's some strongholds around this connection to where they can't just walk away from each other. They're kind of stuck together. Okay. And there's an age gap. Yeah. Who's older? So yeah, this person is not happy. um they're not happy, but it looks like that this person has no choice. Like it's kind of like they're both trying to pretend that they are happy. 14 years. Oh. Now the King of Swords too, reverse. It can talk about someone who's a little bit controlling. This person could be controlling, they could be demanding. So maybe that's another reason why the Queen of Cups is coming out upside down, because she's starting to see those things. She's starting to realize the type of person she's with. But again, if they are engaged, like someone feels stuck. Someone feels like they don't have a choice. Okay, so that's what I'm picking up for them too. They're not equally yoked. Okay, you can go ahead and post your next question when you're ready. All right. Thank you guys for the likes. I appreciate it. Hope everyone's having a good evening. That's weird. We always have choices, right? But there's something there. I mean, there's something outside of their immediate connection that's keeping them connected, whether it be like pressure, from one person wants to be married, the other ones it doesn't. It could be anything external that's making them come together like this. Will I ever hear from him again? Will Sully ever hear from N again? Will she ever hear from N again? I mean, I see a little bit of movement towards you with the Page of Pentacles, but with the Seven of Cups here, this person may come to you, but not necessarily. You may not get a lot of clarity from this person. So if you're trying to get, maybe some closure, or if you're trying to understand them and the choices that they've made, they may not know how to answer your questions, okay, with the Seven of Cups. But with the Seven of Pentacles here, yes, I do see this person coming towards you. Let's look at the Seven of Pentacles reversed a little bit more. Yeah, because there's going to be some issues when it comes to this person's marriage or engagement. And I feel like they may come towards you when things are kind of unstable, because the Seven of Pentacles means they planted a bad seed and they're not happy. So they may come to you like that, that way. But yes, they will. But it's just going to take a while. And when they do come, I don't see it being like a conversation where you could be, get answers to everything. It's just like a short, brief conversation with them. You say you're back. Okay, coworker had me stuck, holding me hostage, talking my ear off. Oh, you're fine. So, yeah, I mean, it's going to be kind of coming towards you once this person kind of gets a little deep into their situation and it's not working out. Okay. So that's what I got for you, Sully. All right, let's see. Blessed One, are you still here? Thank you all for the likes. I appreciate it. That's fine, Shevish. You'll be over by then, right? See, it's like that's too long. I understand, and you're welcome. Blessed One, are you here? I want to know what everyone's current thoughts, feelings, and decisions towards me. Let's talk a little bit before I came into work. You're trying to balance things out with you two. Okay. What are Viana's current thoughts towards Shevish? His thoughts, his feelings, and his intentions. Thank you for your donation, Sally. I'll go ahead and put you back on the list, okay? All right. So his thoughts is the Queen of Wands. I mean, he does look at you as a woman that knows what she wants. He sees your ambitious nature and that you're very much so standing firm on what you believe in your boundaries. And he knows with the Ace of Pentacles here that he needs to come correct. He knows that you're not playing. You're not here to waste your time. And he's here not to waste your time too. Okay. He really wants to try his best to put genuine effort into this connection. His feelings is the Hermit. So he's still internally trying to figure out what this is, processing the connection. With the Sun reversed here, I mean, Sun reverse could signify someone who's like, well, it's going good, but I want to see it go better. I'm not really in the clear yet to make a decision on this connection. Okay. I still need to see a little bit more improvement. Okay. And that's on both ends. And it's not just him looking at you and you only. He's looking at how you guys relate to each other, how you guys handle conflict. He's watching that from, perspective. So anyway, that's his feelings. His intentions is the Six of Swords. So his intentions is to go with the flow of things. His intentions is with the Ace of Swords here to try to be as transparent as possible about how he feels, or maybe what he wants out of this connection. He's trying to be a little bit more open with his communication. Okay. So that's just kind of what I'm seeing right now with his energy. Okay. But he's still, like I said, he's in a gray area with the Hermit. It's not like he's 100% ready, but he's not 100% not ready, if that makes sense. He's like 50-50. Okay. Thank you, ladies. All right. Sully, you can go ahead and post your question. Thank you. Ari, I did see you request a yes or no. Ahmad, yes or no, that's fine. It could have been worse. I personally do not remember, Ari. It is now Thursday, so I don't know. Did you? Maybe you can look back. I'm not sure. He usually gets in his head. Yeah, he's still in his head. I mean, he's trying to be more transparent, though. I'll give him that. But yeah. All right. Is there new love coming in for Sully? Is there new love coming in for Sully? Is there new love coming in for Sully? Yeah, I do see some new love coming in. Yeah, there is some new love. Let's look at this. Four of Pentacles. Who is this? Yeah, I see you letting go of something that no longer serves you. Who is this person that's coming in then? Somebody that you could just be much happier with. Yeah, it looks like you're going to take a leap of faith and go towards new love. You're releasing a connection that no longer serves you with the Devil reversed. King of Swords reversed is here, which could be the person that you have been asking about. Yeah, you're no longer holding space for them. You have released this energy. You're trying to release it. Because it's like you're feeling like a wounded warrior. You tried your best to hold on, and it's like it just seems like you just keep getting, wounded warrior is like battlefield. Like I'm on the battlefield. I keep taking an L for you. It's like I've tried to hold faith for you, but I'm losing faith. Okay, so you move towards new love. I do see you do that. To the Cups. And yeah, Ace of Cups. You're moving towards a new lover. All right. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles is here. So you do have some love coming in. Now, they may not come towards you until the latter part of this year. Maybe around Earth sign energy, which is, next one is Virgo. But then feeling like Capricorn, though. Is this a Capricorn energy? Like, when is this person coming? Yeah, Five of Pentacles. Tower. I do see a major change coming in your love life with the Five of Pentacles here. So this person could be coming in the next 5 months, which would be June, July, August, September. Yeah, okay, so maybe it is coming latter part of the year. I think in December. You could be meeting someone new in December. And this card has the people are in snow. So you could be meeting a new lover the latter part of this year, possibly December. But I do see you releasing this old energy of this person that, could have kept you emotionally stagnant or could have kept you stagnant energetically. because maybe you were just kind of saving space for this. Not sure. But yes, seeing new love. More so around December. Okay. This person also could be an earth sign or water. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Water would be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. That's what I'm getting for your love life, silly, okay? Next 5 months, you could be meeting someone else. All right. Okay. Ari, what's your mind yes or no question? Like, I mean, it used to be bad when you got in his head before, unless I just might send for that. Okay, cool. Hopefully something good. I feel like this is going to be better for you. You got the 10 of Cups with this person. You're going to feel like it's more emotionally fulfilling with this new person. Okay? You're welcome. All right. Next person will be Ari. Thank you guys for liking the live as well. I appreciate it. Thank you for your donation, Shavish. I appreciate it. All right. Thank you. And then after you will be Shavish. I don't know what happened to my music. Here it is. Oh, the mic getting closed out. Hey, everybody. Thank you guys for liking the live. Appreciate you. Thank you. Oviano's overall mind space be when it comes to about me and our connection from now to the end of June. Okay. No. So I'm wondering if the one guy that I met through a family friend a while ago, his name was Dylan, actually thought I was pretty when we first met. Did Dylan think Ari was pretty when he first met her? Did Dylan think Ari was pretty when he first met her? Did he think she was pretty? Yeah. I mean, we have the star. Definitely got his attention. He thought she was pretty, yeah. Yes. All right. Yano's thoughts, feelings, and intentions from now until the end of June about Shavish. Let's look at his thoughts. Feelings. Yano. Intentions. Yano. All right. So his thoughts about you is the Two of Swords to the Seven of Pentacles reversed. So he's still going to be a little indecisive in the month of June, girl. I mean, it's just kind of following a pattern with him. Hey, Black Widow, how are you? But we have the Seven of Pentacles reversed here, okay? And it's only because he doesn't want to plant or invest into a connection where he doesn't get fulfilled. Okay, so he's still a little bit uncertain of the connection in the month of June. But his feelings is the Hierophant, okay? His feelings is like he's trying to basically see if you and him have the same belief system, morals. So there's going to be a lot of questions. He's going to be asking you a lot of different things about how you see this versus that, like picking your brain, because he wants to see if you and him are on the same page when it comes to like what y'all want for your future. So he could be asking you about children, marriage, things like that. Like he just wants to see where your head is at. Okay. The Page of Cups reversed here with the Knight of Pentacles reversed. The reason why he's doing it is because he knows his time is running out when it comes to this Page Knight of Pentacles energy. He understands that. And he does want to jump to the next level. But before he does that, he has to make sure he reads the fine print of this connection. So you may find that he wants to have these conversations with you more often as y'all getting through the month of June. Okay. His intentions is the moon. Okay. And you have the 3 of Cups here with the Queen of Cups. So his intentions with the moon, it could talk about someone who is not really sure exactly how this is going to turn out. So he doesn't really know where his emotions will lie in the month of June, but he is just trying to enjoy it for what it is. And with the Queen of Cups here, he could tell that you're starting to get more feelings for him. Okay. But his intentions is like, I feel like I want to make this decision, but I don't know. Like I still feel a little bit like it's something else. It's more to it that I need to know, or I need to, he's skeptical in the month of June. So it's like that's probably what that reader was picking up on, Shevish, that back and forth energy, because I'm seeing it. It's like a teeter-totter. Like one moment he's like, okay, I can see us being together. And this one's like, I don't know, like, do I want to make, I don't know. Okay, there's still like a lot of mystery around this situation still in June. It's not a lot of clarity here. So you guys are still going to be dealing with each other. But as far as him making the commitment in June, I don't see that. No, I don't see that in June. All right. Hey, what's up, Aquarius Moon? How you been, girl? All right. So that's what I'm saying for his thoughts, feelings, and intentions. Intentions are still kind of in the gray area. He wants to move it into a connection, but he still feels like there's still some things he needs to see happen. That's what I'm getting for Vienna. Okay. Thank you guys for liking the live. I'm doing good. I saw you went to a concert, Miss Lady. How was it? Or you went to the Roots Festival. How was that, girl? Did you have fun? Yeah, I didn't expect the commitment in June, but his mind space should have improved at least. But no, girl, you're dealing with fixed air, girl. They're not as flexible with their thoughts as a Gemini would be. Maybe not even a Libra. Aquariuses are locked in. When their mind is kind of set on something, it takes a second for them to come around. It was very fun. It looks fun. Who did you see perform? All right. Let's see. Does anyone else have questions? I am still currently taking donations for readings. And if you are a new subscriber, please let us know. That way we can put you on the list. But make sure that you are a new subscriber and that you like the live. Okay? Thank you, Ari. Man, I wish I could have went. I wish I could have went. Man, those festivals look so fun. You wanted to ask 2 yes or no's. Okay, so let's see what you put in here, Ari, because I didn't see that comment. Scroll up a little bit. All right, so you're asking me about a guy named Dylan. So if so, will me and him possibly meet again? Okay, so will Ari and Dylan possibly meet again? Will Ari and Dylan possibly meet again? You guys could. You have the 4 of Cups reversed, so there could be an opportunity for you guys to connect again. And this time you may be a little bit more inclined to communicate with him because it's not your first time bumping into each other. How will things look for you and Viano in July? Okay. His thoughts, feelings, and intentions toward me in July, I guess. Okay. So let me see thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Shevish in July from Viano. Jay-Z, Erykah Badu. Ooh, girl. You've seen the legends. Bow Wow, Kehlani, Mariah the Scientist, Brandy, T.I. Oh my goodness. Where was this at? Girl, you had a time. How long were you there? I bet you was there all night, weren't you? Everybody was talking about Jay-Z and his rap. Talking about he's seasoned. All right, so let's see. Viano's thoughts, feelings, and intentions short Shevish in the month of July. Let's look at his thoughts. Viano's thoughts. His feelings. His feelings and his intentions. Thoughts wise, okay, there is Death card, 10 of Swords, and the Six of Wands. I see him going through a transformative state of being when it comes to his thoughts. Like, he starts to have this realization that his thoughts are kind of making him stagnant. And honestly, with the Six of Wands here, it's like, why not give this girl a chance? Why not give her an opportunity? You know what I'm saying? Thank you for your donation, Black Widow Row. You'll be put on the list, okay? But it's like, why not try this? Okay. So in July, like I said, I see him having kind of like a change of heart, or more so a change of mind. Now, this could be because, Pluto is creating some type of ego death around his ego, making him see how his emotional state, or the way he thinks, can make his life stagnant, make him stagnant. You got this beautiful girl in front of you. Why are you wasting time? That's what I hear. So Six of Wands is like he's giving you more of the energy you want. Okay. Now, let's look at his feelings in the month of July. His feelings are the Hermit reverse, no longer in his head, and knowing that he has to make a decision with the Judgment reversed. He has to make a decision. Now, this could be because you're requesting him to make a decision, or he just can sense that, like, if he doesn't figure this out, that you're going to walk away from him. Maybe his intuition is just firing off. It is Cancer season. It is a time when people are a little bit more in tune with their emotions. However, I do see him realizing that he has to make a decision on the connection. Okay. All right. So let's look at his intentions. We still have the moon. Interesting. The moon can talk about our internal state, our emotional state. Okay. So why is that coming out? Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. Yeah, I see a lot of energy around the way he processes his emotions in July. And I see him, like with this Ace of Pentacles and Three of Cups, this is a period where he actually starts to, again, show effort into making this more than just a friendship. He may even have like people that's motivating him to make a decision on you guys. He could be getting advice, not necessarily from friends, but maybe a therapist, maybe a voice of reason. That's what I'm saying. I don't necessarily see this being like a bad influence, but it's someone in his ear, or someone that's trying to help him to solidify this connection. I almost feel like it's a therapist, because he's like kind of asking them questions on how he should go about this. So July is interesting because I see changes happening between y'all. This was Philadelphia. It happens every year. Tickets was only $400. Ooh, girl, that's what's up. I'm happy that you got to go and you got to experience being in the, being around all those artists. And I'm sure it was nostalgic because, the old heads, Jay-Z, Erykah Badu, Bow Wow. They're, T.I. Yeah, that's what's up. No, I don't see a lot of confusion. I see him coming face to face with his emotions, and him realizing that the way he's thinking is not matching what he feels. So I see him trying to go more off of his feelings. His feelings is that he wants to offer you something more. And I just see him trying to give you that. So this is literally one of those type of situations where you have to basically, I would say, trust the process, because I feel like it's going to improve. I don't necessarily see it being where you guys don't come together. It looks like it's trying to build up to that point. Now, like I said, the only thing that I feel could throw it off is if you guys cannot work on communication. But outside of that, I see it going in the direction that you want. It's just one of those slow and steady type of things. Very nostalgic. The French Eye Boys came out and had us doing all the dances. Oh wow, that's what's up. That is cool. I love that you got to do that. Black Widow Row, you can go ahead and post your question. Thank you. That's dope. Okay, Shevish. I mean, yeah, so essentially it's what I was saying. Essentially, Shevish. He's saying exactly what I saw. Yeah, I needed it. Yeah, girl. Live life. Don't let life live you. I'm trying to live life too, girl. I'm trying to start traveling. I want to so bad. Especially because this is like, it's a long time coming, girl. I ain't pregnant. You know me. I'm not pregnant. I'm just chilling. Yes, I am. I am, girl. I am. I plan to. Yeah, I need to get out and see some stuff. Live life. Girl, don't do that. No, I am completely done having children, girl. I am sterile. They sterilized me. So yeah, girl, you know the baby's good. She's gonna be 8 months on the 12th. It's so crazy. Black Widow Row, whenever you're ready, I got you. Okay. Does anybody else have questions? Yeah, girl, 8 months. It goes so fast. It does, right? Yeah, it feels like yesterday when I brought her home. Girl, Jay paid for my car to be fixed, and supposedly it wasn't the engine but the spark plugs. What? That's what's up, girl. I know you're too happy. What a relief. It's nothing like not having your car. That was really nice for him to do that. 7th grade, girl. You know, honestly though, yeah, because my son Zion is going to the 7th grade. That's so crazy. They are almost done with middle school. Girl, you ready to have a teenager, or is she already a teen? Yeah, Zion turns 13 in August. Wow. Oh my goodness. Thank you guys for the likes too. I appreciate it. Just out of curiosity, did y'all get a notification that I was on live, or y'all just happen to see that I was on here? I'm really just curious. High school and girl, I know. Pretty soon we're gonna be posting them going to prom. That's so crazy. So crazy. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the party. Thank y'all for liking the live. Does anybody else have questions? I'm on Black Widow Row right now, but there's not a long list. So if there's anybody that just came in and you have a question, let us know. Let us know. First cars. I'm still working on my second one. Girl, that's so crazy. Wow. Yeah, time's flying. My question is, did the shop really fix the car enough for me to drive it for a while, or is it an engine problem that can't seem to be pinpointed? Ooh, okay. So did the shop really fix the car enough for Black Widow Row to drive? Or will she have engine problems again or problems with the car again? Okay, so we got the Temperance. Okay, so Temperance is talking about bringing some balance into the situation. Hey, it's Virgo. But with the Hierophant reversed, oh boy, let's look at this. Yeah, you are going to still have some type of issue with that vehicle. Okay. The Hierophant reversed too, it can signify like, does the car, like, is it a fairly new car? Have you had it for a while? Is there a lot of miles on it? It's a 2014. Okay. So with it being a 2014, um, is there a lot of miles on the car? Because I'm seeing something come up with the car again, the Hierophant reverse, and it's outside of its warranty period. That's another reason why I was asking. Um, yeah. So yeah, this, I mean, it'll give you like I'm seeing it'll give you a couple months without having issues, but then you're gonna come back to this situation with this car, and you're like, no, because maybe you're just not ready to upgrade. Maybe you just like, want to keep this car for as long as possible, which I understand that car notes are no joke. Um, but it seems like you're gonna have to make a tough decision on this vehicle eventually. Yeah, it's a lot of miles. Yeah. Is it kind of like a point A to point B kind of car? Thank you, Virgo. I appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would say for right now, it'll get you by. It'll get you by what they did. But again, I do see eventually it is going to start having issues again. It's going to start having some more problems. That's just honestly what I'm seeing. But honestly, can I just say this? With the Ace of Wands to the Three of Swords, even though it's bittersweet, I think you may be kind of like, you know what? I know what's going to happen, and I kind of been knowing that it's time for me to get something different. So it's like you'll be embracing it, even though you're annoyed, possibly that, it's an inconvenience, but it's like you may have already told yourself you were going to get a new car next year. Like it may be something that was kind of in the works eventually. Um, Again, maybe you just weren't ready yet, but you may have planned on eventually getting something newer. I'm hearing like more reliable. So that's kind of what I'm seeing. I'm seeing the next 4 months. So what's that? So we're in June, July. Yeah, right before the fall, right around the fall. That's when you'll notice another issue, something going on with it. Okay. So yeah, that's what I'm saying as far as your car, love. But this will get you by for a little bit. Okay. You don't want to roll over my loan too quick. Yeah. 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 I'm seeing you kind of like, it's not, yeah. And I mean, honestly, like I said, it could be something that maybe even if it's not you like being like, oh, I'll get a new car. Maybe you have the money to do the repair. Like it's something that's positive out of it. It's a silver lining there when it does happen. It's not like you're just all out bad. You ain't out here bad. Like, dang, I ain't got no car. I can't get around. Like you're going to have some type of resource or a way to like navigate that situation when it does happen again. Okay. You're welcome. All right. Let me scroll up. Aquarius moon. I have a question. Love life is dry. People look at me and don't approach. What is that? Okay, boo. So Aquarius moon, love. I did have to change the moderator. So if you had kind of not been on here for a while, I did kind of take some mods off. So if you want to be a mod again, then you would just have to make sure that you're hitting all notifications, because for some reason YouTube is not sending them. So if you would like to be a mod again, let me know. And then I can also message you when I go live. Otherwise, it'll be like a donation based question. Okay. All right, as Virgo, thank you so much. You will be next, I believe. You reached out to Taurus. How does he feel about me? Thank you. Will my mobile lab business be successful? I will start this summer. Okay, cool. So you want to know? All right, cool. Oh, okay. My notifications are on. Okay. All right. So yeah, whenever I am coming on here, I will just message you, and I just ask that the mods just be on here frequently. That way, you guys can keep your mod, your blue name. Okay. So Brianna or Aquarius Moon, I can put you back as a mod if that's what you want. If you want to be a mod and you feel like you'll be on here consistently, then I'll put you back on there as a mod. You need to figure out what's going on with the car. I really don't know. Thanks, Queen. Yeah, do you have like one of those things that you could plug up into the engine to read it? We fell out, but I wanted to check in on him. That's why I reached out. I got you. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. No, nothing wrong with that. Okay. So let's see. How does the Taurus feel after S Virgo reached out? How does the Taurus feel after S Virgo reached out? How's the Taurus feeling after S Virgo reached out? How's the Taurus feeling? Okay, so we have the hang one. So I mean, they definitely feel like you guys are kind of in a better space. Well, did this Taurus respond back to you when you reached out? Let's ask that first. Because, well, I mean, the Two of Pentacles can talk about give and take, you know? So I'm wondering, did this person actually reach back out or did they just read it? Because, like I said, the hang one reverse, he hasn't read it yet. Okay, so when he does read it, because that's why I was like, okay, did they reach out? Okay, so when they do read it, the hang one reverse here, they're like, okay, you know, they obviously will be kind of like wanting to see the purpose of why you reached out. And I feel like that when they read the message, they're gonna be like, oh, I'll respond. Okay. They probably weren't expecting any movement from this energy, maybe because it had been so long since y'all talked, but they're open to see what's up. Okay. So I do see some type of communication going back and forth eventually with this Taurus. Taurus has moved kind of slow, so that might explain why they haven't opened it yet. But anyway, when they do, I do see like with the Justice card coming in, you know, there may be a little bit of a back and forth about what happened. Justice is reversed. There may be a little bit of back and forth about what happened. I know, like, that obviously some time has passed, but sometimes there's still an elephant in the room, you know? He may even go into detail with you about why he did it or why it happened, okay? But I just see like an explanation for what happened in the past or you expressing yourself. Not that the entire conversation is going to be about that, but I do see it coming up. But I see you guys reconciling with the Six of Cups. Y'all make amends, you know? Now, is this Taurus somebody that you are like just kind of getting closure with, or are you open to reconciliation with them? Because I do see it with the Six of Cups. Hi, Electa777. How are you? Thank you. Good. Thank you for liking the live. I'm open to having him back in my life. I don't know to what capacity. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I see a reconciliation, and if you just want to be friends, like, I think he would be okay with that. Okay, but like I said, I do see you guys coming to terms with what happened and just kind of moving past it. All right, so like I said, overall, he's going to be open to see what you have to say. I see feedback. I see you guys going back and forth with communicating. Okay. All right, so let's see what else you asked. Will your mobile lab business be successful? Will S Virgo's mobile lab business be successful? Will S Virgo's mobile lab business be successful? Will it be successful? Definitely something Is this kind of like something innovative, like it's not really been done before, or it's like fairly new? Because the Two of Swords is here. So people are going to be kind of like not really sure how to um it's something they possibly never seen before, but I feel like that this is an opportunity for you to kind of like gauge your core audience, because like I said, this could be something they've never seen before, at least not in your area. Yeah. So how is this going to turn out then, since it's something different? They've never seen this before, or not in, at least not in their area. How is this going to turn out for her? Oh, good. Okay. So I feel like this is going to be something that pays, it's going to pay off um, with the Ace of Pentacles here. And I think you're going to find like a sense of purpose with this. I'm not really sure like what's the basis of it is to make it easier for companies. Okay. So it just seems like this is something that's going to be fulfilling for you. And you're going to feel like you found your purpose. You found your niche. You found like your sweet spot when it comes to like your career or business. Maybe it's like you've been kind of struggling with finalizing the details around this. But like once you roll it out and you kind of see how it's taking off, you're going to be like, oh, yeah, see, this is exactly what I wanted. So I feel like it's going to be successful with the Ace of Pentacles. Because again, it's something that's not really that, not everybody can say they do this, right? Like it's different, it's innovative, it's new. So that's the thing that's going to really attract your clientele, is the fact that it's different, it's new, and it's innovative. Okay. And it's all about convenience. Perfect. So yeah, it looks good. It looks good. I would definitely encourage you to do that. Okay. All right. Thank you for your donations. I appreciate it. All right. Electa777, what is your question, love? You get one free yes, no question, as long as you're a new subscriber. All right. Aquarius Moon, you still here with us, love? If so, let me know if you want me to put you back as a mod. What's going to happen when Taurus and I reconcile? Like, what would be the next step in the connection? What will be the next step in the connection when the Taurus and Virgo reconcile? What will happen when Virgo and the Taurus reconcile? I mean, you guys won't go backwards. Y'all, I don't see you guys like repeating a connection with each other, because you kind of you got your sight on something else, and you just don't necessarily want to go back to the past. I see you kind of like, I see the Taurus like kind of like open to it, like reconciling and rekindling, but you're kind of like, no, I'm okay. I'd rather just kind of keep this as like friends. I don't necessarily want to take this romantically. I don't want to push it romantically. Okay. And that could be because, maybe you have, you have better options. Honestly, you may have better options, or people that you feel are a little bit more on your page or your level, suit your need. So it's like, it's not like you're being mean or condescending to him, but it's like, no, I don't think I want to go backwards, kind of just want to keep it here. Okay. You may just be one and done. I feel like Virgos are like that. Like if you just, you're not really that inclined to repeat a lesson. Like other signs might repeat a lesson with somebody, but Virgos are very cautious of that. So if you saw some red flags, you'd be like, they're probably still there, and I don't want to go back to a red flag. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, that's Virgos. Okay. So now, you said, what's next for Ember Aqua and our connection? I like this person, but confused a little. Okay, of course. What's next for the Aqua and Virgo's connection? I love the Taurus, though it's hard little. I love the Taurus, though it's hard a little. Yeah. All right, so what's the come between them? I mean, so you guys have a connection, of course, but it's going to be challenging with this Aquarius. Okay? There's going to be some things about the Aquarius that you're like, it's a little karmic. So you and this Aquarius, like you guys may actually decide to continue to move forward, but there's going to be some lessons that you each learn from each other. It's not one of the connections where it's just kind of like smooth sailing. There is going to be some turbulent waters from time to time with this person. And you guys may both be a little bit kind of like um stuck in your ways. Okay. Um, I feel like Virgos are a little bit more flexible, but essentially, like I feel like when it comes to certain things, maybe there's a little bit of a challenge there. Um, we have the Six of Wands though, so it'll be like I said, it'll be sometimes when it's a little bit turbulent, and there'll be other times where it's great. And then this Aquarius may give you the acknowledgement and the attention that you want, you know. So it's like a hot cold with them. But let's see. Why the turbulent water? Because you're dealing with a fixed air sign, and sometimes Aquariuses can kind of become, not necessarily that they mean to, but sometimes they could be a little bit detached, or they can kind of be yeah, like they could kind of come off aloof. Okay, so like there may be times where you like, hey, I wanted to like have a conversation with you about this situation, and they're like, oh, you did? Yeah, it's like stuff like that. So you may find like your personalities are a little different. They may not pay attention to certain things that you want them to, you know. But like I said, eh, as far as like displays of affection, things like that, I see them giving you that. Now let's look at this Nine of Pentacles reverse. Why is that coming out? Yeah. So with the Nine of Pentacles reverse here, with the Knight of Pentacles here, you may also, I kind of see you possibly feeling like the connection is starting to get a little stagnant down the line. Maybe this Aquarius is not necessarily expressing to you that they are ready for a higher level of commitment, and that could eventually bother you, because the Nine of Pentacles reverse is like kind of like feeling like you might settle with them, or you're afraid to settle with them because you feel like they're fun, they're a good time, but they're not really giving you the level of commitment you want. And I see someone else coming towards you, honestly. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, but your attention is going to go towards someone else eventually. So it's almost like they start off really like amazing, things are going well, but then it starts to drag a little bit. And you may feel like you're not really getting what you want out of this connection. So I see you kind of moving towards something else. He does bring up marriage, but IDK, he's a lot of talk. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you might, yeah. I mean, the Six of Wands, yeah. But over time, you're like, I don't know, buddy. I don't know, buddy. Okay. So that's kind of what I'm seeing with you guys. You missed 2016, 2017, 2015. As far as like 2010s, I more so miss like the early 2000s, like 2007, 2008. But I was young. High school. Okay, thank you for your next donation as Virgo. Okay, so hold on. I did see Elective 777 post something, but then they retracted their message, so I'm not sure what they wanted to know. You were a toddler. Yeah. I was in high school when you were a toddler. That's crazy. Okay, what did you ask? Somehow I remember my first boy crush though in pre-K. That's possible. Last question. He wants me to visit him, but doesn't offer to pay, which is annoying me. Oh, that, as Virgo, I did see a lot of Pinnacle energy. That might be what it is, girl. Because I'm telling you, like, I'm like, it's something about him you is not going to be caring about. You're like, Okay, so maybe it's the finances. You want to know if your next person will be your forever person? That's a great question. Okay, hang tight, Elective 777. I got you right after S Virgo. All right, so. All right, so does this Aquarius not want to pay to visit as Virgo? Like, what's up with that? Is he not wanting to pay to visit as Virgo, the Aquarius? All right, so let's see. 2 of Cups, 4 of Wands, 6 of Wands. There's a lot of action. Clarify this 2 of Cups. Is he not wanting to pay? Yeah. Okay, so it's not the fact that he doesn't want to pay, okay? But he kind of, okay, that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. This is somebody who kind of like, he doesn't mind, but he doesn't want it to become a repetitive thing. Like, are you guys supposed to go back and forth? Are you guys supposed to like visit each other? Because it's like he was looking at a carrier watch because he dresses nice, and I was like, you should buy it. LOL. He was like, you're crazy. It's $10,000. Ooh. He's all about like making this connection work. Yeah. But he doesn't want it to be a repetitive thing. Now, that's why I've been asking the important question on if this will be like a 50-50 thing, like where you pay to see him and he pays to see you. He just doesn't necessarily believe in paying for. He doesn't necessarily believe in paying for like all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he just doesn't. So this is a guy that kind of like doesn't believe in that whole thing of men should pay for everything. That's what I'm getting to. So it's not that he wouldn't pay, but he's like, he wants to see if you got it first. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that might be a problem for you. Not saying that you want not saying that you are looking for someone to take care of you entirely, but you may notice that he is like that across the board when it comes to the 50-50. Because, okay, so let me just explain why I'm saying that and why I'm saying that. Because you have the 2 of Cups, right? The 2 of Cups is 1 + 1 = 2, right? Then you have the 4 of Wands. You have the 2 wands on each side. Then you have the 6 of Wands. You have the 3 wands on each side. So again, this is somebody who believes in equal give and take. So that may be why he is kind of like coming off like that. Okay. This would just be added stress, traveling all the time and want spending money all. Yeah, I mean, honestly, and you might be kind of like, you can't cover my ticket. Like, like I'm coming to see you after all. Like, you want me to pay for my ticket to go see you? Like, when are you ever going to pay to come see me? So it's just, yeah. I think that's what's gonna bother you about him. Hi, Jocelyn. Nice to meet you from Australia. Welcome. Okay. So again, he's just a 50-50 type of guy. All right. Let's go up to, where is she? Elective 777. Will Elective 777's next new person be her forever person? Is this next new person going to be her forever person? Next new person. No, This person is not going to be your forever person. You're the next new person that you meet. When am I going to close the live? I'll probably close the live at 1 a.m. This person's a Knight of Wands. They can come in quickly and it may be a fun time and you may have, enjoy them, but I don't see them staying around forever. Okay. I'm gonna let this shit play out. Yeah. But honestly, like if he like starts talking like that and being like, oh, I just believe women should da 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 da. Okay, so you're like, look, I'll pay for my first ticket, but I'm not paying for no more tickets after that. Like, because it is giving that. It is giving a 50-50 mindset with him. Even if he has the money. That's what's crazy. Okay. All right. Jocelyn, you have a question for me? I'm sure that high school and college in early 2010s was real late. Oh, it was, girl. It was. It was a time, honey. It was a time to be alive. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Shevish. Does anybody else have a question? Is Tony saying anyone? Thanks. I know. One more sub until we're at 900. I'm so happy. So happy. All right. So is Tony seeing anyone else romantically? This is for Jocelyn. Is Tony seeing anyone else romantically? This is for Jocelyn. Yes or no? I want to fall out. Page of Wands and the Page of Swords. Okay. Now, he may have a little bit of a flirtatious side to him. You welcome, Electa 777. Page of Swords is here. Are you guys communicating in person or is this someone you met online? Because I'm seeing him be a little flirtatious. Yeah. Now, this is not like a hardcore, like he's in a relationship with anybody, but he's flirtatious. He's a flirty guy. He likes to kind of chat with different people. I don't necessarily see any cups though. He's not romantically involved, but like I said, he'll flirt with other people. I don't see anything serious though, Jocelyn. I don't see a serious connection with him, with someone else. Yes, he is. He's flirtatious. But I don't see anything serious with anyone. Okay. All right. Does anyone else have questions for me? Thank you guys for liking the live. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks, Shevish. Of course, you're welcome, Jocelyn. No problem. I got any Geminis in here besides Shevish? I know Shevish is a Gemini. Anybody got a Gemini sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mars, descendant? Anybody? All right. So what I was going to do in honor of Gemini season, I think I'm going to be adding this, but I'm going to do like a small little collective for Gemini energy. Now, again, this can resonate if you have a sun, moon, rising, Venus, Gemini 7th house, Gemini 1st house type stuff. Okay. So again, look at your chart. I don't know, but if you do have Gemini somewhere, let's see how this energy could possibly play out for you. So give me a small collective reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Or anyone who has strong Gemini placements in their houses. What's coming for the month of June? Ooh, Geminis, what y'all got going on? Right? Okay, so Gemini, first card you got was the Sun. I love that. A lot of y'all are going to be feeling like this urge to connect with your inner child, or you guys may find that you just kind of want to maybe be outdoors a lot. Maybe you are outdoors a lot. Something like that. Gemini can rule playfulness. It can talk about being like, someone who has like imagination, So like I said, some Gemini placements may feel more inclined to be outside more, or again, connecting with themselves, their inner child, healing their inner child, possibly taking on or visiting places where there's a lot of children. Maybe you go to like a zoo, or maybe you go like to Disney World. Like I just see Geminis having a lot of like childlike playfulness this month of June, or wanting to. Okay. Right, so the next card is the Tower. Now the Tower, it could signify Neptune. Neptune energy talks about changes. Okay. Now, if this is not about you being in this playful energy, because some Geminis are, then this could talk about something that could be triggered during this time that asks you to go into your inner child and heal something. So some Geminis may have a moment where they are having kind of like shadow work. That's some. It just depends on what type of Gemini you are. But it's necessary growth because the Ten of Cups is here. It looks like that the goal, the sole purpose of this energy is to help you to get to emotional fulfillment. Okay? So again, some Gemini placements could be experiencing the need to get out there and spread their wings and connect and make new friends and whatever. But then there are some that will be going through shadow energy, shadow work. You say you don't think this is for you? Well, it depends on your Gemini placements. Some have stronger Gemini placements than others. Okay. Now for the feminine energy that has the Gemini placement, I do see a level of ambition or a level of assertiveness that you will have with those around you. This could talk about possibly creating boundaries with people around you or situations around you, but asserting yourself and letting it be known what you want. That's why this Queen of Wands is here. This is about honoring yourself, honoring your power, calling back your power. Okay? And we have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords could talk about internal thoughts, things keeping you up at night. So again, some Gemini placements could be going through this need to reclaim power, need for finding themselves again. Feeling like they have given too much. Feeling like they want to pull back on their energy from certain things, places, or people. Okay. Anything else regarding Gemini energy? Let's look at this Four of Swords again. Yeah. So Two of Swords is here. Two of Swords is here. And Two of Swords talks about following your intuition on what exactly needs to be done to clear out stagnant energy. But I feel like once Gemini placements do this, they're going to be a lot happier. Now, some of you guys could be celebrating your birthdays this month. because I do see the Three of Cups here. That's good. See some celebrations, and I also see with the Ace of Pentacles, there could be an increase in finances for some of you. Okay. So it's a little bit of this and that for you Gemini placements. Overall, though, I see this being a season where, like I said, if you're not actively trying to connect and embrace with your inner child, you're going to be healing some inner childhood wounds. And this also is going to be a time where you reclaim your power, you reclaim yourself, you recalibrate, remove energy that no longer serves you. And again, a lot of you are going to be feeling like you want to celebrate something. Financially, I see you guys also could be spending a little bit more than usual. A lot of you probably have birthdays this month. Okay? So that's what I'm seeing for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Maybe 7th house, maybe 1st house energy. Okay? Shevish, you are hilarious. Talking about, I don't think this is for me. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. All right. Is there anyone else that has questions for me? Anyone else? I don't know why my chat looks like this. This is so weird. What happened? It's like looking. 1 second. I gotta fix this. All right. Let's see what you're saying. I know I need to take action and get on my lawyer's ass so I can clear out the first step, which is the warrant. Like, that's been sitting on me. And I know once that's out the way, I'll see the light of day. Yeah. I mean, yeah, girl. Because that's definitely keeping you a little bit like, in the gray area with the outcome of things. That could be really nerve-wracking. That could be really nerve-wracking, girl. So what they basically are just taking all day getting back to you, like stagnant, moving really slow. The guy hasn't gotten back to me yet after saying he was going to check with the courts. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's anything wrong with calling tomorrow, before the weekend. Let's just check in and see what's going on with the case. I mean, it is your case after all, and see what's up, Oh, okay, I got you. Got you. You got to finish it today. Okay. Well, then that makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. All right. Is there anyone else that has questions? Live will be closing at 1 a.m. Get in where you fit in. Thank you as well for keeping the chat going, Shevish. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, everybody. I'll also be on here tomorrow, you guys. It'll probably be a little bit later, either mid-afternoon or in the evening. If I can get on sooner, then I will try. I'm just letting you guys know. Want to know how will things progress for me after I send on the information to my attorney? Like, how will the situation move forward before the end of June? Okay, how will this court situation move forward before the end of June for Shavish? So I see, like, with the Sun card here, I mean, there's definitely going to be some opportunities that you guys can, basically use for this case. There's going to be some options. There's going to be, some light at the end of the tunnel. But with the moon, there's still going to be a gray area with how exactly this is going to play out with the courts. So there's a lot of propositions that could be placed in front of the judge. Them trying to figure out what's going to make sense for this case. But with the moon is the courts. Not really necessarily knowing how they're going to go with this court proceeding, or again waiting for an answer, because they're not going to return with an answer right away. It just seems like they're going to have to wait for some reason. I don't know, maybe the courts move really slow. I have no idea. But with the Queen of Cups here, I do see you having some sense of hope. It seems like whatever they do tell you, it's going to kind of be a little bit reassuring. All right. Anything else? Yeah. And I just see, like, again, you guys are going at this many different ways. The Hierophant can talk about too, broken contract, or doing things out of the ordinary. So maybe this is that situation you were telling me about, where by July 1st, they're going to stop taking on small claims cases or whatever this is. Maybe that is the scenario, because I do see something changing with how they process those type of cases. So you could be one of those people that they try to really push for you to get into that program. It just really depends, okay? And by no means necessarily am I fluid in legal stuff and legalities. So take what makes sense. But I'm just seeing your attorneys try to tackle this at different angles and possibly propose different things to the court, and seeing what exactly is going to work. But them reassuring you that what they're doing is your most favorable outcome. It's gonna, like, it could be your most favorable outcome. Okay. That is what I'm seeing for the month of June. I don't see a clear decision yet because you have the moon. So it is going to require some patience. I do not know how long this is going to last with the moon, but I am seeing that you may not get an answer right away. Okay. Yeah. Stuff like that. I don't know. I've never personally dealt with that type of situation, so I don't know. And it's all about courts and how they process things, paperwork, all that. Yeah. So I would just stay in the loop with your attorneys as much as possible, even emailing them, whatever you need to do, because again, I just see, like, you may feel a little bit like, like, I'm tired of waiting for the response. It could be the attorneys taking forever to respond to you. I don't know. But there is a little bit of a waiting game in June. Okay. That's what I got for you, love. Is there anyone else that has questions? I'm not really seeing anybody in the live, but that does not mean that people are not in here. YouTube does that with me, likes to play with my emotions. So anyone else? I have a little under 15 minutes left on live. So is the attorney going to be the ones who are taking a while to get back to Shavish? Yes or no? Are they going to be the ones that are going to take a while to get back to Shavish? The attorneys. I mean, yeah. You have the Nine of Pentacles, which is upright. It's a yes. Okay. But with the Two of Wands reverse here, it's not on purpose. They're not doing it because they don't want you to know the answer. They're doing it because they don't have the clarity fully yet. So it's kind of like they're waiting on the courts to get back to them before they could tell you an answer. You get what I'm saying? They know you paid them. They understand there's a time limit, but they also can't tell you anything until the courts respond. And so waiting could be 2 days. Waiting could be 24 hours, you know? It doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be waiting for weeks and weeks and weeks, but I'm just telling you there's a waiting there somewhere where you're going to have to wait on the answer or whatever the attorneys are trying to do. Does that kind of help a little bit? Yeah. Not a significant period of waiting, but you know, you may have to wait a day or two or something like that, or over the weekend. Okay. All right. Anyone else in the chat have questions? You're welcome. It got quiet really fast. I know. Yeah, people got to go to work in the morning. It's all good. I mean, I'll be back tomorrow. No biggie. I ain't worried about it. This is unusual for me, anyways. I usually am not on this late. I'm usually asleep. So I get it. It's cool. It's so funny how we were talking about like readers and stuff, and now that I'm on TikTok, that's all I see is people on there doing readings. So I was like, yeah, that's my sign. That's my sign, and get my butt on there. Yeah. Yeah. But I told you, like, they don't be sending out my notifications like that. I don't know what YouTube's deal is. This weekend, I gotta, because I have to basically start a new channel, TikTok page or whatever, because the other one, I don't know where it's at. It might have got deactivated. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Just trusting that it will work out for me. How's work going tonight, Shavish? I would hope this weekend. If not this weekend, it'll be sometime next week. I just got to make sure that I get everything done, like as far as like my link tree and all that. And I'm gonna try to see if I can cross them over to YouTube. We'll see. Oh yeah. The night is young. So is it usually like everybody has to be in their room at a certain time? Do they have like a curfew where they can't be like roaming the hallways? Not necessarily a curfew. The only people I say who do is maybe assisted living. Oh, okay. So they don't really have a curfew. They can get up and come to you and ask you for stuff. So it's like a dorm for older people. Oh, okay. Free to roam. Got it. Gotcha. Hmm. Oh, it's a big retirement home complex. Oh, wow. Okay. That's kind of cool. They all be in there just chilling, having a bingo night. A whole community. You sit right at the bottom floor, which is right by the entrance of the lobby. Oh, okay. So what do you just like check them in or what? Like what do you do? So they're going to come all the way from the room, catch an elevator just to come to me if they do want something, or they could just call. Oh, okay. So you just like, are you like the, what they call them? The navigator? So like you coordinate the, like basically where they need to go for certain things? Like you make the calls? Well, I watch the cameras, and during incidents, I have to communicate to the EMT or whoever to go check on a resident to make sure they're fine. And if they're not, I have to contact the nurse or even call EMS. Oh, answer phone calls. And oh, okay. Gotcha. So do you do like a little bit of like registration too, where you have to like check on like their insurance and stuff to make sure that's still good? No, I don't have to. Oh, okay. So you're just doing like the receptionist work. Got it. Yeah, pretty much. Got it. Okay. Hmm. That's pretty decent. I do file papers, but it's just forms for the resident who go on vacation. Oh, okay, cool. Just forms for when they go on vacation. That's not bad. Hi, everybody. 1 second, you guys. All right, I'm back, you guys. Sorry. My daughter was waking up, getting upset. Thank you, Shevish. All right, you guys, I have 5 minutes left. Does anyone else have questions before I close this live for this evening? Thank you. Appreciate that, Shevish. Thank you. Oh, damn, it's 1 a.m. technically. Yeah, it is 1 a.m. This is one of my late lives. I don't do these often. But when I do, I try to be on like 2 hours. I think the longest I've stayed on a night live was like 3 hours. Yeah, she's waking up. Yeah. She does that around the same time every night. She'll wake up around midnight just crying in her sleep. Like it's just, she'll be crying, she'll be screaming. It's crazy. I don't know. She's like, she's in her sleep though. She's knocked out, but it's like she wakes up crying. Like, I don't know. I have no idea. Probably getting like a little nightmare or something. I'm sure that's probably what it is. She will. She is every night, girl. All right. I'm going to go ahead and close the live, but I will be back tomorrow. Okay. Thank you so much for staying up with me, Shavish. I appreciate it, girl. I hope you have a good night at work. And I will talk to you later. All right. Take care, girl. Bye.